Hundreds gathered at Scott County High School tonight to say goodbye to fallen Scott County Deputy Caleb Conley. He was shot and killed in the line of duty more than a week ago. Fellow law enforcement officers came from all over the state tonight, some of them even traveling thousands of miles for Deputy Conley's visitation. WKYT's Grayson Passmore shows us how members of one organization are paying their respects. It is our top story at 10.
Last week, the Commonwealth saw the worst of humanity. Wednesday, we're seeing the best of it.
And it could be any one of us, any day. When we put on our uniform at the beginning of our shift, when we leave our homes, we don't know if that's going to be the last time we see our families.
It's a burden and an honor Lieutenant Charles Hartnett doesn't take lightly. Deputy Caleb Conley's killing during a traffic stop on I-75 last Monday hit the Scott County and Cynthiana communities especially hard. But the horrible news of his death has made impacts on his fellow brothers and sisters in blue nationwide.
Because when one officer gets murdered, it affects us all.
Lieutenant Hartnett represents the Boston chapter of the Brotherhood for the Fallen. He's attending Deputy Conley's visitation services, joined by officers from New York, Dallas, Fort Worth, Colorado, and Chicago. As people who know what it takes to serve their communities, they've come to now serve Deputy Conley's family and department.
Our officers go in every day not knowing the dangers they may face.
But like Deputy Conley, they're brave enough to do it anyway.
I never knew Deputy Conley, but I know he was a U.S. Army veteran. I'm a U.S. Army veteran myself. He's got young children at home. I have young children at home, so it hits close when something like that happens. And you just want to really be there for the family to make sure, let them know that their service didn't go unnoticed and their sacrifice.
The hundreds here make sure it never will. In Georgetown, Grayson Passmore, WKYT.
The Brotherhood for the Fallen organization also presented Deputy Conley's family with a donation. They will head back to their home states after the funeral service tomorrow.